It is. Just in time, we're about to lock the doors. Well, welcome everyone. I'm Alex Walton from the court, and we're here for our new official record package that we're really excited to have. So, this is your training, so make the most of it. Be interactive. When you have a question, ask a question. Okay? This is for you. It's not for us at all. Well, it does kind of put down on our phone calls. We want you to get the benefit out of this, okay? So, with that, Sandra is with Pioneer Technology Group, who is the vendor for our new applications. She's has a little southern drawl. You're having a problem understanding.
It's a slight southern drawl, so I hope you do understand me. Please stop me if I say something that you don't understand. I'll have William translate for me in southern, and he can help me along. So please stop me if you don't get what I mean, what I said, or I said it too quickly. I'll slow it down. Okay. So we're going to go through the landmark web, which is the new official records search engine for Walton County. It's going to be doing audio searches for doc types, name searches, legals, considerations, audio searching for those different documents that are being recorded. Okay. This is the home page. Excuse me, I'm just going to stand up. All right, so this would be the home page once you go onto on Friday when they go live. You have you'll see that there's got some icons on the top on this page, and it shows you the name search, book and page, the document search, and along the tab at the top here, it's on the home search here. This is the support. It gives you some information on search information. So if you're having trouble viewing images, what browser you would need for the internet, and you could just click on these and they will show you the answer underneath it. Okay. This they also have a link that takes you onto the clerk's website. And we have, I'll come back to that a little bit, and we have a login. So for you login users that have a log-on accounts, nothing has changed. You would use the same login and the same password, okay? I'm going to begin my search, and I'm going to click, sorry, I just want to go back to my home and just let you know something. You have the name search, you have the document search, the consideration, legal, instruments, and the record date search. If you want to change your search criteria, you don't need to always come back to the home page. Okay, you can search from once you've entered the application. You can search within the tabs in the search. Once you've entered the search screen. Okay, I'm going to click name. And you'll see that these tabs along the side are the same as the icons we saw on the first page. All right? And we could change the search types by just clicking on those on those tabs. Okay? And the information in the center of the screen changes according to the tab, the type of information that you would need to enter. If I go along to the right-hand side of that screen, you'll see that it has an instrument number verification. And that is for when a clerk is recording in the office and the document is recorded, it goes into a verified queue. And there's somebody else in the office that verifies that the names are correctly indexed. And once that has been verified, we'll then push it out into the web. So it gets recorded, it gets pushed up into the web, and when it's on the web, you then can view that image. That date that shows you there has got an instrument number and a date on that little box at the top. That number will only update if the day has been completed. If every document that was in the queue from a certain date is completed, that number will update to the last one on that day. Okay. If the clerk hasn't finished verifying 2 documents of a certain day, like at the end of today, there's still 2 documents in the queue that she has not verified, it will not update today. Okay. It will always remain as it was verified to yesterday. Okay. When she completes those 2, it will update at the end of today, and then lastly, instrument number will be then on the web. All right? And you will see also through the search, you'll be able to know if it's already been verified. It shows with the V, the little status as V, as verified, the documents. Okay? Next, we have some important information, and this is driven by the county. It's information that if they need to let you know that they're going to be closing the office early, or they're having they're needing to work on some documents and you won't be able to view them, they can put all that information on that section on the web. So when you log in, you'll be able to, if you're not able to view something, you can click on import information and see the clerk's office will be able to give you some information through that little field. Okay. We've also got, a helpful hands-on name searching, and we have a My List. I'll come back to My List once we do perform a search transaction. All right? Okay, on the name searches, you can see that you have both a grantor and a grantee name to do your searches. All right, if you want to do both, we just leave it on both. We also have a starts, contains, or equals. So if there's a name that it contains a certain, you just have a last name, or you want to have something in the name, you can actually select contains or equals. I'm going to do a search, and I'm just going to enter the name Smith. If I wanted to search a document under the name Tom Smith, I could also select a different document, a specific document type from the list of documents. I'm not going to be selecting any now because I just want to run the search with all documents. And I can select a document category if I was searching a certain category. All right? I'm going to enter in my search date. You can also run your searches by last 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days, and it automatically populates those dates for you. All right? I've entered my date range. You can select to see the documents, the first 100, 500, or 1,000 documents for Tom Smith. I'm just going to leave it at 100, and I'm going to hit submit. No.
It's just that screen, I guess, to start over with that search again.
Okay.
You have to close out that tab if that don't work.
Mm-hmm. This is the other tab that you opened up. Okay. So we have our search results for Tom Smith at the bottom of the page, and it shows me, if I just scroll up again, it's showing 5 records. So I only have 5 documents with the name Tom Smith, and if I say I'm wanting to search all deeds under the name of Tom Smith, I'm going to go to my filter. These are filters at the top of the page, and I'm typing in the letters D-E-E, and it filters all the deeds. If I'm looking for all the mortgages, I would type in the letters M-O-R, or a satisfaction. Let me see. Yes, he has a satisfaction. So I just type in the first 2 letters of the document type I'm searching in that filter, and it automatically filters all those document types. Okay? Everybody see what I'm doing there? If I'm looking for a document with, let's see, I've got Tom Smith as my direct name, and I'm looking for the other person as John, and it filters the other name as John that I'm looking for. So it'd be Tom Smith and John Dawson, and it filters it and the grantor or grantee name too. In any of those filters, they work the same. Okay, so you don't have to search a document by a name and a document. You can actually just search a name and then filter through the document type.
Under legal, would you be able to just put like for that one 22? Or
Yes. Yeah, sorry. You can actually just put in lot 22 and it filters everything with lot in it. Yeah, everything with a lot in it, it'll filter that too. Okay. All right, so we have done our standard search with a name search, and we've done the filtering out that list. I'm going to go and I'm going to do a record date search, and I'm going to do one for the 5th, 20th. Oh. And I'm going to do a record date, the same day. These are all the documents that were recorded on that date. We have 100 of 253 documents. If I want to show all those documents, I would just go up and change that search type, and I would say 500, and I would resubmit it, and it would show me. So the red writing is showing me that there are more than 100 documents. I've only selected to show 100 documents, but I wanted to see everything now because I've changed the search criteria to 500. Okay? And obviously, I'm just showing the display on this first page is 25, and I can flip through the pages to see all those other documents. And it's the same thing. If I do a filter, it will filter all those documents, 253 of them, and not only the first page. It will filter all the documents. All right? Here at the top of this, you will see that we have hide the search results. It basically hides up that result at the bottom of the list. Show the results. My clear the results will clear all the results at the bottom. If I want to print the search results, I would click on that, and it brings up a pop-up that I can print that whole search list. And the same thing with the Excel. I can click on that, and it opens up in an Excel spreadsheet. Okay. Next, I also have a choice of doing some saved searches. This is something that doesn't even follow through. We have saved searches that you can search a certain type, somebody's name that you always do the same searches, or a title company. You can actually add that to your saved searches, like a list of favorites. Then I move along here, and I'll show you the search results. Here we have our searches all numbered. If I go to the last page, it shows it'll go all the way down to 253 searches. Okay, so there's 101, and I'm going to go back to my first one, and I just want to show you that we have a little plus here, and then we have the V for verified, and I'm going to come back to that little plus and show you. Then we have our grantee names, we have our record date, document type, the book is an OR book, the book and page, the instruments, and the legal information. Okay, that's what you would see on your search results. The little plus that's on this screen, if I click on that, and I'm going to add a few of these, and I'm going to open a little later, I'm going to show you what, by clicking on these little pluses, you're adding them to a favorites list. Okay? So I'm just adding a couple of documents to a favorites list, and I'm going to open a document without a little plus, just to have a look at that. I'm opening up the satisfaction. Here we have a document that I have the image on the right-hand side, and I have the indexing information on the left. Okay? We've got the instrument number, the book and page number, and the date and time it was recorded, and all the information on this document. The image is on the right, and it's showing me that I have one of two pages. If I had a 20-page document, I could actually enter the number on there and hit go, and it will take me to whatever page number I wanted. If I want to turn pages, I would click on those little round arrows. You can also look at the document by fitting it to height or fitting to width. If you click on the full page, it actually brings just the image itself without the indexing information. If I click on that, it takes me back with the image on the, with the indexing information on the left. Here we can do a preview of the single page, which would be this page that I'm on now, and you can just view that page. Oh, I lost my search because I hit the back button. Actually, I'm going to do a book and page search. All right, so I'm just going to move along and go onto a book and page search. I hit the back button instead of going back to my results. All right, so I have a book and page search, and there I've put in book 2500 and page 250. 248 was the first document that was recorded in that one. 250 is within this transaction, so that's how it's showing me. And there's that document. All right, so we have now fit to height, fit to width. We can zoom in on this document. Okay, so we can zoom in on the document and we can move the image around. We zoom out, and then we can also rotate the image. If you wanted to look at an image that you can rotate, and these would be for plats or documents that you just want to see what they read something and rotate that image. This feature here on the left-hand side is to be able to search a document in a instrument order. So we're looking at instrument number 69. Is the last two numbers. Well, number 60. I'm on number 68, and 69 would be the next document that I want to look at. So I would click on that, and it would bring up a document that was recorded right after it, which is document 262369, and so forth. It actually shows you the next number on that. All right. If I wanted to do a search result for a look at a document in the results row, I would change the search type to results row or book and page number. So if I was looking for a document in the next book and page number, and this is great when you're doing a search by name. So if you wanted to know what was recorded before or after John Smith's deed, you can see what documents were recorded before and after, or a mortgage. If you want to see if there was a satisfaction that was recorded, you can go back and forth with that. Okay? Next we can also type in a certain instrument number. So if you're looking at a document and you want to pull up a certain instrument number, you can actually just type the instrument number there and hit go, and it will automatically take you to that instrument. We also have the add to list. When I was clicking on the little plus signs, all the documents that I was clicking on with the little plus was adding to a favorites list. Okay, so if I wanted to add this document to that favorite list, I could go ahead and say add to my favorite list. When I hit that, my tab at the top of the page shows my favorite list. And also, if I didn't click on add to my favorite list, I could just click on this button and it shows the favorites. Okay, see how you toggle by clicking on that? It takes the favorite list away, the tab, or I click on that and it shows all my favorites. These are all the documents that I added by clicking the little plus sign. When we started at the beginning, I added a little plus sign and I was adding these to my favorite list. And these are documents that I want to go back and just look through and maybe just review the names or the indexing or some information that I'm looking at. Say you have added and you just want these 3 deeds and you want to remove this document, you would actually just click on the little X on the side of it and it will confirm, do you want to remove it? Yes, I do. And the same with this agreement. I'm going to remove that from my list and I'm going to leave those deeds in the favorite list. If I go back and I want to add another document, I can just click back, and you will now notice that there's a little green eye on these documents, or at least the coloring is in green. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on your screen. It is green. Okay, and it's got the little eye. It means that we viewed those documents, and the green one is the most current one. Okay, I mean the green ones are the ones that we've looked at. I'm just going to go back because I added from the second page. Where is that now? Oh, I'd added them from a different search. Okay, let me go back. Yeah, let me do that. And I'm going to add 2 more to my favorites list. I'm going to go to my view, and there is my list of my view documents. Okay, you see these are the 2 new court papers that I've added. I'm going to click on that. These shouldn't be showing. Okay. So I'm going to delete these out. Yes, I do.
Will those clear out of that list when you end that session? Like,
My favorites list, no. If you're in the session, the favorites, they will stay in that list.
but if you end the session and then
Yes.
log back in, they won't be.
They won't be there. Yeah. Once you doing your searches, it will remain in the search in that during that session. Those favorites will stay in. It will save them. Okay. I've got an instrument number that I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm going to open up this document here. You'll see that there is the doc links, and it has the book and page number, book 2553 and page 1003. 1003, yeah. I'm going to click on that doc link, and it's going to take me to view that document. Okay, and now it has added the document that I had added to the list, or the one of these that I had entered. I could click back, and it takes me back to that original document. So it links the two documents. If there's a doc link, you can go back and forth on these. All right, there we have the, now you'll see that the color has changed to a blue, because that is the last document that I've viewed on my list. If I open this document up and I go back to my search result, you will notice that that blue one has now gone green, and the most recent one is blue. So that helps you track through the list which document was your last one. The last one will always be blue, and the others will be green as you go through the list. Okay, so you'll see number 3 is now blue. If I click on number 5 and I go back to my search results, that green one, that number 3 is now going to be green. And I opened up number 5. Okay. Do we have any questions so far? Yep.
If you have a login and then you do like a save search, will it save it like because you're logged in, or if you just go in and you're running your searches, what is the save search?
Okay, so
For that session too, like.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there isn't an option like if you had a login where it would save your list.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just say that. Okay, I've just logged in. So let me just log off again. All right, so you will use your username and passwords, and you will log in. You'll click on the little the little tab here at the top of the page that says log in, and you would enter your login information. And I'm going to do a search. Let's do it book and page. That's okay. So there's my saved. All right, it actually does save it, because these ones that I had put on a saved search on an earlier one this morning, on my saved list. This mortgage was one. It's not one that I had opened today. I'd added it onto a saved search, so it does actually save it if you do it under your saved searches. Okay. Actually, yeah, it has resaved them. Okay, anybody else have any other questions?
Sandra, is that because you clicked on Save Search this morning, or does it
Yeah.
automatically save what's in your My List?
It's saved on the, I had done a saved search from this morning.
Okay.
But when you logged in,
Yeah, when I logged back in, it was still there.
but if you don't log in, it disappears when you.
No, when you don't log in and you close out, it won't save them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in your saved searches. Because I had just logged in now and they were in my saved searches.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you had to click save search, like if you do that
Mhm.
search, do you have to click save search?
Save
or
search.
it's automatically saved?
No, you have to click the save search.
Does it save it forever or just until you log out?
Until you delete them out.
Or you have to do
Yeah. It will save it under your login. Okay. And then do the legals.
It would save your mind list as well if you're logged in.
No, not the my list.
Oh, okay.
My list is just a view. Yeah, it's just a view. You add it to the my list by doing a little plus sign. You add it to the my list for you just to tab through those. Anybody else have any other questions on this? I've been told it's too much information.
Okay, which is the first, no, you always get one.
Okay, is there anything else that you can think of that you maybe use in your day to day?
I think you may have covered it, but I might have found out for a
Mhm.
second. But, does it have, previously have the capability of, there was a mortgage and a satisfaction report thereafter, it would show up.
The document?
Yeah, the link to all the
Mhm.
related docs, and it does that, it's going to do.
If the indexer has put in all those doc links on that document, yes, then you can go to all the related documents. Okay, and I do have one example that I can show you. So these are all the related documents here. And these are all related to this mortgage. And you could just click on those and you could actually go and view that image.
But that's relying on that the clerk or whoever indexed.
Is indexed it. Yeah, if they index that information, we show it on the web.
And if it's in the document, if it's not in the document,
Yeah.
you're not,
Right.
it's not happening.
Yeah, I know usually if we do something, we try to put the related.
You reference a
So the
prior
clerk
document.
knows to do that.
So if it, yeah, like William just said, if it's showing on the document all those doc links, the indexer puts it in and we'll show it on the web. Everything they index, we show on the web.
Yeah, that was our big issue with the current system, how it is it got rid of that capability. It was very difficult when you're trying to go and look and see if things have been satisfied.
And then this will also add the link to the one you came from. So if you came from a certain book and page, you can actually link to go back to it. So you can do both. Did I, sorry, I just, to do a print screen. I did go through that. I did go through that. I wanted to print now to a printer, but there's nothing there.
Yes, I can print that.
Okay, anybody have any more questions for me? Are we excited for Friday? For the big day? I know Jen is. Yeah, you will be able to e-record with Simplify or CSC. You will have to just contact either Simplify or CSC. Just you can actually email the county and then we give you the correct, who you can contact and then just yes. On Friday.
Is it CSC or?
The CSC and Simplify. And then you can just contact Jen and they can give you that information. Give you the contact.
And we're adding another one in the next.
Next month or so, you know, with another e-recording. Anything else, Dennis?
What's the word?
You know, they're gonna add, yeah, they're gonna add copies.
Is it
EPN
EPN?
ones. Is it EPN one?
So if we have any issues with it, we can
To Jen. We're not expecting or anticipating any issues. Walton County's done a great job of getting all the data and information for, in for us and ready for this go around on Friday.
Recording, by the way, will close tomorrow at noon, so we can start our conversion and, get our final bill live ready for Friday morning, so. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you.
record it, you do more.
Or you can wait for Friday morning and do
Yeah,
that.
Friday morning's great.
Yeah. Anybody else? Anything? Any yays, nays?
Well, I think we do a lot more information.
Good, and that's a good thing. I don't want to get too much information in, not enough. And you know, with landmark, the most important things I want to go through is a favorites list, viewing images, the doc links, things like that. A search is a search, but to be able to use landmark to its full potential is, what we want beneficial for you guys. Is to be able to use those favorite lists and work through, the program.
Who's in charge of your e-recordings? We haven't started e-recording, but we are about to start, so I was told to get contact them.
Mrs. Cobb.
Now, I talked to, I think it was Louise back in August, and she said she was gonna mention here all day that we're gonna do that through the e-portal. They decided not to do that.
No, the e-record should go straight through your e-record vendor. And that'll be imported straight into the application. You will not deal with us on that e-record. You will deal with them, you will submit your documents to them, you will pay
So we
them.
just need to contact them.
Yeah, so we'll just get you in contact with them. I'm sure they have different fees, different setups, different requirements, so you may like one more than the other. We do not have a dog in the fight per se. That's why we try to offer three, to where we can give you guys a choice, but we do not do the e-records. Unfortunately.
I was just told that, we're always in e-portal, filing our documents, and we're already set up with our bookkeeping system, and so Louise had said that possibly,
The e-portal is pretty much,
e-portal instead of having to go separate.
the e-portal is pretty much all courts. E-recording is gonna be your official record side of the house, so they're not integrated. The e-portal goes to Clericus, and the e-record will go through Landmark, so.
Okay, so you don't see her never going through e-portal?
I serve on the e-file authority, and there's been no talk of us doing
Okay.
official records.
Wouldn't be easy.
I'll bring that up.
I mean, it's really, it's only one place, we're already set up with them. That's what Bill Kensall said, I'll bring that up. I didn't think he had to.
Bill's not on the e-file authority because he stuck me on. Anything else? Okay. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you. Looking forward to trying it out.
Yeah, me too.
See, I'm not telling you what I actually currently using in right now, so if you want to go out and have a look at it before Friday, Hernandez County, Indian River Valley. Yeah, Indian River Valley, Hernandez, St. John's, and that.
Yeah, play around St. John's a little bit.
But you see